Good morning, class. How are you today? Okay, by the way, I am your teacher for this morning. My name is Jonnel P. Brigole. Okay, so before we're going to start our topic for this morning, may I request everyone to please stand for our prayer. Mr. Fernando, please lead the prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, please be seated. Okay, Mr. Secretary Wilbur, who's absent for this morning? There's no absent? Congratulations, I'm happy for your performance. Okay, so last day, we discussed about communication. So let's have a review first before we're going to proceed to our next topic for this morning. Okay, Miss Annalyn. Miss Annalyn, what was our topic last day? Okay, correct. It was communication. Okay, Mr. Carl, can you please define what is communication again? Okay, correct. Congratulations. Okay, again, communication is to share or to make common. And it is a process of exchanging of ideas from one person to another. Okay, that was our topic last day. So, today, we'll proceed to the next topic for this morning. Okay, can I ask something, class, which is very private? Okay, Mr. Rico, have you tried to share things with your brothers or sisters? Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay, what was that? Private. Okay, thank you, Mr. Rico. Please participate, ha? Don't just be quiet in your seat, okay? How about Miss Pirolino? Miss Pirolino, have you tried to share a secret to your sister or to your brother? Yes. Okay, can I know what was that secret all about? It's all about your boyfriend. Okay, it's so private again. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some pictures and you're going to say something with regards with that pictures. Okay. I have here a pictures. Okay. Encouraging everyone to please participate in my class. Okay. First picture that I'm going to show you is, again, say something ha. I will call you randomly. Okay. Are you excited? Okay. Okay, Princess, can you say something with this picture? Again. Okay. We are having a conversation. Okay, that's right. They're having a conversation. How about this one? My favorite student, Mr. Nilmar. Mr. Nilmar, can you say something with this picture? A wedding ceremony. Okay. Thank you. That's right. A wedding ceremony. Okay. Paulo. Mr. Paulo, can you say something on this picture? Okay, that's right. They're having a meeting. Okay. A business meeting. Okay. Thank you, Carlo. How about this one? Christian. Christian, eyes on here. Christian, what can you say about this picture? A doctor and a patient. Okay? Thank you, that's right. A doctor and a patient. Okay? For the last picture, Mr. Nacario. What can you say on this picture, Mr. Nacario? They're having a date. A date. A lover. Okay? You're right. Thank you. A lover. Okay? Thank you for your cooperation. And now, based on our activity, which is the say something, what have you observed in the picture? Wilbert, what have you observed? It talks about different scenario on communication, okay? Pwede, that's right. How about Annalyn? Based on the activity, Miss Annalyn, how important is communication in our daily lives? You're right. It connects from one person to another. You have an idea. Thank you so much, Miss Annalyn. Okay, since we're done with our motivation, and now I guess it's time for us to proceed to our lesson proper for this morning. Our topic for this morning is all about communicative style. So again, communicative style is a continuation of our topic last day, which is the communication. Okay, before that, I'm going to show you our objectives for this morning. Our objective for this morning, first on the list, is to identify the types of communication style depicted in the given situation. Next, the next objective is apply types of communicative style through performing a short dialogue. So expect that we're going to have a performance activity for this morning. Okay, and the last one is value the importance of communicative style in our daily lives. And that was our objectives for this morning. So yun yung aim natin na dapat makuha natin for this morning. Okay? So let's proceed. So what is communication style? Anyone from the class? What is communicative style? Okay? Nelmar, my favorite student, please read. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nilmar. Again, communicative style, it refers to individual's preferred style of communicating he thinks that is effective with others. Individuals have various preferences in communicating. Yes, we have different preferences on how we're going to communicate to other people. Communicating with others and interpreting the communications from another. So, every one of us, we have a differences on how to communicate. And we don't know that kind of communicative style is we already use to our friends or to our someone else. Okay. Next. Now, since we define already what is communicative style, and now it's time for us to show what are the communicative style, what are the common types or style of communicative style. First is casual. So, casual. Based on the picture that I have shown you a while ago, this picture represents a casual style of communicating. So, what is casual? Casual style is known as informal style. Informal style meaning we could communicate in our own way, or we can communicate using a vulgar or vernacular or something what is very informal, okay? So, casual style is known as informal style. This is communicative style. It's used in conversation between friends and people who have something to share and have background information. This type of communication does not follow any structure. We don't follow any structure like grammatical. When it comes to grammar, we are not so particular in this type of communication. Unlike formal style, there is a free and easy participation of both speakers and listeners. As long as the speaker and the receiver understand each other, so that's okay. That is already a casual style of communicative. Okay? So, it does not require any structure of grammar. Okay? It does not require any formality. Okay? Next. This style is usually used in phone calls. The moment we we receive a call or text messages that is already casual. Next, everyday conversation with classmates or friends, chats and text messages. Okay? A style that uses informal languages. Informal, again, salitang kalye, pwede ito. Next, uses slang. Slang words, pwede. Vulgarities, profanity are normal. So, bad words are normal in this kind of communicative style. Okay? It focuses on just getting the information. Phone text, bodies, chats, emails, vlogs, letters to friends. That was one of the examples. That is one of the examples of our casual communicative style. Okay, let's proceed. Since we have informal kind of communicative, which is casual, now we also have a formal style of communicative. Formal, it refers to a formality of a conversation. Here, this type is usually used in, okay, again. In this communicative style, the speaker is expected to use formal words and expression, meaning we are using a proper structure of our words as well as the grammar. It delivers incomplete sentences with specific word usage. Also, elaboration of complex sentences and noun phrases are evident with strong coherence, well-structured, and logically sequenced. So, when we talk about formality, we should use proper words for us to understand what is really our point when we have our meetings or conversation with the other person with the formal settings of conversation. Okay? Next, this style is usually used during business meetings, speeches, school lessons, job interviews, school application interviews, and research papers. So the moment you are interviewing with the interviewer, when you're going to apply for a job, that is one of the example of formal communicative style. Okay, Mr. Fernando, why you are so noisy there? Please listen, okay? Because later I'm going to have a evaluation or a short quiz, okay? Please sit down. Listen to me properly, okay? Let's continue. Formal style, one-way nature of communication intended to share information in a formal way, used in speaking to medium or large groups. A language use follow a commonly accepted format, usually use complete sentences before being delivered. Sometimes a formal way of communicative style, we are going to prepare first our speeches before we're going to deliver to other person because we're talking about formality here. Next, does not use slang words but well-defined and standard ones, meaning to say we are not allowed to use profanity words here. We're not going to use bad words when we're going to have a speech or a dialogue to one person in a formal settings. Okay. Examples of formals are sermons, rhetorical statement and questions, speeches, pronouncement by judges, announcement, job interview, dinner party, or meetings. Okay, have you understand, class? Okay, again, please listen to me carefully because later we're going to have a quiz. Okay, sit properly, Miss Annalyn, sit properly, okay? Next style of communicative is frozen. So what is frozen? Frozen, hindi ito si, alam yung kumakanta na, let it go, let it go. Hindi ha. Frozen is different because frozen is known as the fixed speech. Frozen also known as fixed. Meaning fixed yung, speech. It uses the complex grammatical sentences. Complex, mga mahirap na mga grammatical ito. And vocabulary that are only known by expert in field. The use of language is fixed and does not require any feedback from the audience. So, Can I ask you, class, who considered, who do you think are the expert? Class, who do you think are the expert? Okay, Wilbert, give me one example. Oh, okay, a lawyer. Okay, lawyer is an expert in their field of law. Okay, they are expert. Other one. Okay, tama. A priest. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Annalyn. Frozen style is often used in respectful situation or formal ceremonies such as weddings, funerals, national pledge, school creeds, national anthem. Okay, the moment that we sing a national anthem, it does not require any feedback because that's what we call frozen, a fixed speech that does not require any feedback. Okay? Another example is the wedding ceremony. Wedding ceremony is one of the example of frozen communicative style. Okay, did you understand, Miss Wilbert and Mr. Wilbert? Okay, thank you. So let's proceed. Frozen communicative style is a most formal communicative style than formal communicative style. A style of communication that is rarely or never changes. It never changes. Used in respective situation or formal ceremonies. Usually uses long sentences with good grammar and vocabulary. Because when we talk about expert in their field, we should expect also that they are very good in their grammar and vocabulary. That sila lang yung nakakaalam ng mga terms and terminologies na ginagamit nila. Okay? It does not require feedback from the audience. Again, examples of prosons are Lord's Prayer, Preamble, those national anthem, and wedding. Another example when we are going to recite for the mission, vision, and goals of the school. That is one of the example of proson. Okay? Next on the list is consultative. Consultative communicative style is known as unplanned speech. This is used in semi-formal communication and it is considered as the most operational among the other styles. Okay? Okay, where are we now? This style is usually used in group discussion, businesses, meetings, trade, and asking someone who is more knowledgeable than you about certain matters such as doctors, lawyers, pharmacists, and teachers. So, in this kind of communicative, we are soliciting ideas from the expert. And when we solicit an ideas, expect that there must be a response from the expert. Okay, the examples here is doctors. When you go to the hospital and you're going to check about your health, that is already a form of consultative style communication. Okay? When you go to the pharmacy and ask the pharmacist what kind of medicine you're going to take if you have a toothache, that is already a consultative communicative style. Okay? And last example is the teacher. When you ask something to the teacher that you don't know what is the meaning of that, that is already a consultative style of communication. Okay, did you understand, Annalyn? Okay, thank you. Next, consultative style, most operational professional discourse used in semi-formal communication, happens in two-way communication, sometimes yung doctor at saka yung patient. Sentences tend to be shorter. Thoughts and ideas are less well planned. Again, the examples are superior and subordinate, doctors and patient, lawyer and judge, teacher and student, counselor and client. Okay? Let's proceed to the last one. The intimate. Okay. Intimate communicative style is a type of communicative style is used in conversations between people who are very close, have known each other quite well. because they have the maximum of shared background information. The intimate style uses personal language code, and nonverbal communication such as gesture, facial expression, the eye contact. That means even short utterance can also be a form of communication. Just like casual style, there is a free and easy participation of both speakers and listeners. Okay, the moment you smile to your girlfriend, that is already an intimate communicative style. And if you have a husband or a wife, the moment you taas or kilay there, there's a sign already that you have something, you want something from her or to him. That is already intimate communicative style. Okay? Next. Mhm. This style is usually used in couple talking about their relationship goals, family sharing things about each other, and best friends sharing secrets, special moments, and so on. A style that is very private. It is reserved for close family members, married couple, or intimate people. It does not complete language with clear articulation. It uses language that are only used within the very close friends and relatives, often with close sign terms and interment. Okay, so the moment we talk to our girlfriend or boyfriend, that is already intimate style of communicative. The moment your mother and your father talking each other during at night, that is already a form of communicative style that is intimate. Okay? How about talking with your grandmother or grandfather? Wilbert, how about talking to your sister and to your brother? Okay, that is also an example of intimate communicative style. Thank you so much. Okay, and since we already discussed the types of communicative style and the meaning of communicative style, and now let's have our activity for this morning. This is what we call application. Okay, you will be grouped accordingly into 4 groups. Okay? 4 groups. Each group will perform a short dialogue in which 5 types of communicative is presented. Casual, formal, frozen, consultative, and intimate. Okay? Tasks will be graded accordingly to the criteria presented below. Okay, so criteria. So again, you will group yourselves into 4. So I'll be the one to group you into 4. Okay, will word count 1 to 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, where are the group 1? Stand up. Okay, you are group 1, group 2. Okay, group 3, and group 4. Okay. This is the criteria of our activity for this morning, which is the short dialogue. Appropriateness, 30%. Take note of this, class. Delivery, 20%. Creativity, 10%. Total of 60 points. So, you will have your score 60 points if you perfect the performance for this activity this morning. Okay? I will give you only 20 minutes to have practice and to talk to your group mates. Okay? Oh, class, are you ready for the performance? Not yet? Okay, take your time. Okay, time is up. Okay, let's start with the group 1. Okay, group 1, come to the center. Okay, congratulations. Thank you so much for your performance. I'm so happy. Okay, your grade for the group 1, you have 45 points. Group 2, 50 points. Group 3, 48 points. And group 4, 55 points. So, group 4 got the highest score for this morning. Okay, please be seated everyone. Go back to your proper seats. Okay, since we already discussed the types of communicative style and the meaning of communicative style, now let's have a short quiz or evaluation. Okay, please get one and pass. Get one and pass. Okay, get one and pass. That is only 15 items. So I will give you only 10 minutes to answer. Okay? Okay? You may start now answering. Please be quiet. Okay, done. Okay. Please collect the papers, Mr. Secretary Wilbert. Please collect the papers. Okay. For your assignment, please create a comic skit on the short bond paper that represents each communicative style and write a brief explanation of your comic skit. Okay? So the criteria, content 20 points, appropriateness 20 points, and creativity 10 points. Total of 50 points. Okay, class? Thank you so much for your cooperation and participation. That's all for this morning. Goodbye and thank you so much. But before we're going to go home, I request Miss Annalyn to please lead your prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Okay. Okay, class. Goodbye, class. Okay, thank you.